out. Maybe I didn't take one out yet. That's what I use for weight. Oops, let me get it here in my palm there.
Split shot and a slide.
This is a slider, and these are handy because depending on your strength of your water, you got different sizes, different weights.
Right.
So that's handy, and these are important in that kind of fishing for steelhead. We'll be done. Anyway, put that back. I don't know if you've got one of these or not. Tyler said he had one of these, but this is handy because you got all the different sizes.
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
But the line, what I do with the line, and this 6 pounds what I use on the reel for steelhead.
Okay.
It's just a regular spinning outfit. I take about, I got more than I wanted there. I got a bunch there. All right, I usually take about 18 inches and cut it off, break it whatever you want to do. And I'll put, anyway, I'll rig one up. You tie it to your line with a I use this little bigger swivel. Here. Can you see that? Make out the different sizes on it?
Yeah.
Okay, this larger swivel I would go from your main line to the hookup. Start out with that. Well, good God. I didn't have a thing to drink either. My eyes are getting so bad I'd have to be out in the sunlight in order to rig one of these up. But anyway, I'm not going to hook it up to that main one there, but I did want to put a split shot on. Because it's... my fingers. I haven't been out steelhead fishing in a long time. Alright, now. Pliers, I thought I had. Oh, well, this is close enough. Put on a good, nice tight crimp on that so it don't move. And then your slider will drop that again. Go on behind that. Cut it. Your slider goes on behind between the next swivel, so it can go the whole, it can run the whole gauntlet.
Yeah.
My eyes are bad. Here it is. And then you can go down to your smaller size. Now, what kind of knot do you guys tie?
The same one like you tie.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure what you taught Tyler to do that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can, with my fingers, I don't know if I can do it here in this light or not. But
That's ridiculous.
like I say, I haven't been out fishing in a long time. Probably a good thing. Man. But I just take several twists in it and then I double back through, hit the shank. And that's always been a good knot, as long as you get enough twists. And I didn't get enough twists. In fact, I don't think I even got it through where I wanted.
But you only use 6-pound test on your reel?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I got it all twisted. I just can't get the damn thread to go back through the loop. Of course, this line's harder to work with because this is only 2 pound I'm showing you with.
Probably like a 750p solution spinning on.
No, it's 1080p.
Is it? Did you live stream from it?
I don't know. Not sure.
Pretty good.
Maybe. It'd be cool if you could.
I'd plug it right now, but I don't know if you can save live stream video.
Well, it saves us directly to YouTube.
Yeah, but I wouldn't use it. If I was live streaming, I'd be using like Instagram.
You want me to tie that?
I get it to a certain point. Yeah. I thought your eyes were worse than mine, but I'll tell you what, I get it to a certain point and then it goes around, goes. I can't see the line. I think I lost it. No, here it is. Here's this. That's one end. Here's the slider. Now, that's already hooked on it. You're okay up to this point where my trouble is. It's got to go through this eye, spin around and go back through the loop. It's got to spin around there about 6 times. Out in the sunshine on the boat, I can see it. That's him again.
Awesome.
We run another runner.
Okay.
And this one here is going to be your
That's big
short
for him.
one. And you're going to run another one about 10 inches longer, 10, 12 inches longer, right off the same big one. And just let it run on down past this one. It'll get wound up sometime, but that's right. It hangs down below. Here's where you're going to put your, wait a minute. I got it upside down, I'm sorry. This is the swivel. You come both of them off the same swivel. One of them's going to be probably, 8 inches, and the other one will be about 12 to 16 inches. It varies.
Okay.
And use this leader. Actually, on the river, I use 12 or 6 pound line and 6 pound leader because You know, if you have trouble getting bites and you know the fish are there, then you might want to cut your leader down a little clear, you know, it's like 4 pound,
Right.
something like that. But you run this trailer, the top one, you want to put your molding. That's where your row is.
Right.
And put it on with a size, I had it laid out here the other day. This is where the single eggs, I use a size 10. Little ones, just for your single eggs. You only put one.
Okay.
Those I use that dark red.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So you only need a little one.
Yeah.
And I think the other one, if I can find one here, I had one the other day.
Now, do you put that one on the longer leader or the
Yeah,
row? On
it
the...
goes on the single egg, the longer one. The molene's up here.
Okay.
And then your singles. What the fish looks like is this gaba egg that's coming down the river.
Yeah.
They think that the singles are breaking loose and drifting off of that ball.
Right.
They'll come up and they'll take your single, and a lot of times they'll go after go ahead and go for the blob.
You put a hook on the blob too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. that size 10 goes on your single egg. And I'm looking here. See if I can find the other size. I got a lot of singles. Here they are. I think. No. Here's the one individual. If I can find the bag, it's got the size on it. I'm going to guess, because I don't see that right now, that's about a 6, I think. It could be just a little bit bigger than that.
Okay.
I know I've got them in here somewhere because I seen them the other day. But I use the gold hooks. They seem to be better for hooking the fish than the black ones.
Okay.
I don't see right now, but that's basically the size. It would probably be a 6 or even a 4. The 4 might work better. You can, because the molding's bigger, so you need a bigger hook in there.
Right.
Bob.
Yeah.
And then of course the tie rod. This is the red thread I use.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that at Walmart or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, it's the way to go.
Actually, we got a bunch of that. Actually, we bought some bowling too.
Yeah, yeah, that's good stuff. They probably have special made deals already, setups, but that you'd pay a lot of money for it, where you can make your own. This kind of stuff here, this little stuff, little pair of pliers, a little pair of cutters. This is good for going down in their throat and getting that hook out. If they take a lot of them will take the damn
Yeah.
single egg, and it'll go down. You can't throw it back in because you have to kill the fish to get your hook out.
I got those red things that you put the string on and it
Okay.
goes right to the hook.
When is steelhead season?
Right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. There ain't no salmon in the river though. They're all at the Feather River.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you're gonna go, then don't go here because of just these dead.
Yeah, they planted that the other year when we had that problem in the river here. They planted all those fish in the Feather. Well, that's where they're migrating. They're back up because that's where they know to go.
Yeah. Come from there, so they're gonna go.
Your steelhead come out of the ocean. They follow the salmon up for the eggs,
Yep.
and they turn around and they go back. They aren't like salmon. They don't come up to lay eggs. They come up to eat the eggs.
Right.
And I was always told, I mean, if they're running over there, that's a different story. But to get them up here where we're at, they need a cold storm down there, something to cool that water off.
Well, all the rivers are high and the lakes are high. Water's cold.
Well, that's what'll bring the salmon, but the water's got to be cold to get it to come out of the ocean.
Yeah, but if they don't come from this river,
I know. If they've diverted them all over there,
Yeah, they need to start planting this river.
but that's the setup that Cliff and Albert and I and Chet and all us guys that went down there caught a lot of fish. And the guides used to follow us.
Yeah.
There wasn't many guides back in those days, but the ones that were out there, they'd come out and drop their goddamn anchor because they didn't know how to fish. They'd see us fishing, we'd be anchored up, and then we'd walk our line. You pick it up, and that biggest one, the slider, it pick up, and then it drifts back a foot or two. Pick it up and walk it back, and then when it falls in the hole, you don't want it in the riffle.
Yeah.
They lay in the hole and pick up stuff that's rolling down over the riffle, bugs and everything. And them assholes, they were so stupid they dropped their anchor in my hole. And their anchor would be sitting on my bait. But and then the next time, of course, they race out there, they want to get first. And I imagine it's worse now because now there's several guides where before there was more than maybe one or two.
Yeah, the guides are pretty big up around Calusa.
But they would come to see where me and Cliff and Chet and us, they would run the river just see where we fished. Right, mark down the holes. Because we've been doing it so many years. And the trouble was, they didn't know how to find a hole. If you take your boat and just run it at low speed and throw as much wake as you can with it with the jet you can do it. Just go through. We see a riffle out there, and then it gets calm behind. If you go down, just stay down there out of the riffle, stay out in the current, and just slow down and let that thing boil your wave. And if you turn around and watch, that wave will hit the bank, and it'll outline that hole. You can actually read how the hole lays by the wave coming back. And those guys don't know that.
Yeah. Well, they all go over it in helicopters and stuff and GPS.
Well, let's see
now.
where the fish is too.
Yeah.
That we didn't have. We did it the hard way. In fact, nobody had a fish finder.
No. Well, you can't really use them on the river anyway. It's so shallow.
Really?
Yeah. Well, thank you, Dad.
Well, you're welcome. Anything else comes up you might think about? But we found we had more luck with those bright red eggs. If you need light.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know how soon he'll send that picture, so he talked like he was going to do it now.